Hello everyone, welcome back to my WoW Classic story playthrough, the series where we read every single quest that we can and try and absorb as much of the lore from World of Warcraft that we can through in-game. Today we're picking up where we left off after Eversong Woods, leading into the Ghostlands, and I'm really excited to see where this is going because this is exactly where the Scourge came from, right? Where the attack originated from, and I really hope that we can learn a bit more about that. This is also introducing the Forsaken to us for the first time in game, and I really wonder how the relationship between the Forsaken and the Blood Elves will develop as we have a very common shared enemy here, right? Let's get into it. Paladin, look what they've done to our beloved land. The Scourge must be destroyed. The Forsaken.
Farewell.
I know it seems strange, but these Forsaken are here to help. You should speak with their leader, High Executor Mavrin. He's in the tower on the west side of town. And Paladin, when you're done talking with him, return to me. I have something dire that needs to be dealt with immediately.
Shorel Aran.
I'm really curious how tightly knit the Forsaken and the Blood Elves will be once we're done in this. Like, I wonder if our reputation will be high with them. Dame Oriferos, who are you?
The Eternal Sun guides us.
Welcome to Tranquillian, Paladin. I apologize for the state that you find it in. As you can see, we've been having some trouble. But the Forsaken and their Lady Sylvanas Windrunner have been gracious enough to lend us a great deal of assistance in our time of need. If you can lend a hand, please do not hesitate to do so. We can all use the help that we can get our struggle against the myriad forces arrayed against us.
Time is of the essence.
What is it?
Blood Elf, report. What news of significance do you bring? Be quick about your business. Dame Oriferos and I are in the middle of a strategic discussion. I know that we Forsaken appear monstrous to your eyes, but I assure you, we mean your people no harm. We are here because of a common enemy, Darkhan the Traitor. He has returned and now commands the Scourge that are invading this land from his steadfast death home to the south. Our leader, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, originally hails from these lands, and in fact, used to be an elf. She has a history with Darkhan and wants him dead as much as your people do. We will defeat him together, Paladin. Now, my friend, if you would be so kind as to return to Arcanist Vandril, I know that he is very anxious to send you out on your first mission here in the Ghostlands. We're counting on you. Don't let us down.
Watch your back.
Darkhan, that's not the same head that we collected back in Falthrian Academy, right? I believe it's a different wretched, and this one might even be undead. We're surrounded here, Paladin. The outlying villages have all been overrun by the Scourge. You must head northeast to Suncrown Village immediately and deal with the Nerubian Scourge menace. You can't miss them. They're spider-like creatures. There's no time to waste. Quel'Thalas must be reclaimed.
We will have justice.
Nerubians? I don't think I knew that they're Nerubians this early on. I remember them in Northrend. I can't remember what the zone is called. Or were those more like Scarab creatures? No, I think they were Nerubians. There's a quest along the road. Dying Blood Elf. Uh-oh. I'm coming. You can make it. Come closer. I am dying. I was sent here to slay these Nerubians, but Vandril didn't know they have a leader. The dying Blood Elf coughs up a good amount of blood. You must find and slay Anoxutan. Get help. She wanders around Suncrown Village. So this is probably a quest that I should try and group up with somebody for, hey? Well, hopefully there's somebody around. You know what? I feel like leveling as protection probably wouldn't be bad. Maybe we could handle some group stuff if we were really, really tanky. So let's just go for that for now. Increase our strength.
That's still recharging.
I feel like we're doing an insane amount of damage.
I can't cast that yet.
We'll probably be able to handle the boss, even if we come across them alone, because we're doing so much damage right now. I see them. Oh, it's an elite. Can we handle an elite?
Isn't ready yet.
I know elites are very powerful, but I don't really know quite how powerful. Let's give it a try.
I'm out of range.
I don't see any players in the immediate vicinity. Alright, let's give it a go. Anoxutan! Fight me. Big crit to start with. Oh, I wish we had a shield. You know what? I think this is doable. We have self-heals when we get too low. Let's go for a stun. Oh yeah, we got this, no problem. Ooh. Nice. Okay. I think Paladin was a good choice for this series. That seemed really easy. Can I heal you? Can I fix you up, bud? No, I cannot. Well, at least we fulfilled their dying wish. Sometimes it feels like I'll never go back to being a simple functionary in service to Dame Auriferous. I'm not cut out for war. Thankfully, there are those like you who burn to see Quel'Thalas restored to its former beauty. Crush the Scourge, Paladin. Crush them wherever you can.
Keep your wits about you.
Outstanding. But there's much to be done before the Scourge menace is completely driven from mighty Quel'Thalas. Here, take this coin. It's not much, but you've earned it.
Remember the sun
Whoa,
well.
what was that? You are now friendly with Tranquillian. The undead's names changed from yellow to green. We've had one success, but there are 2 more villages that must be reclaimed. Golden Mist Village is our next target. It lies to the northwest and has been taken by the ghosts of the High Elves that used to live there. Gruesome, I know, but these are apparently the sorts of tactics that the Scourge like to employ. Go and defeat these ghosts and wraiths. Take the west road out of Tranquillian to get there, okay?
The reckoning is at hand.
Stung? The sword is called Stung instead of Sting. Sindorai and Forsaken share a common goal in the Ghostlands, Terbellum. Together, we shall defeat the Scourge, and who knows, perhaps the Forsaken will be valuable allies in our quest to reach Outland.
We will have justice.
I really want to know what's going on in Outland with the Blood Elves. Somebody told me that in a comment on the first video that reaching Netherstorm will be particularly interesting for Blood Elves, and I can't wait to get there.
Stay the course.
Paladin, we are having difficulty with the group of Night Elves that have recently taken over a nearby island. They've set up a small camp at the old High Elf ley line nexus, Andaroth, to the northwest. There's a dirt path that leads up to it just past the Dead Scar. I suggest that you lend us your aid by going there, investigating what they're up to, and slaying as many of the conceited Night Elves as you can.
Salama Ashalanore.
No, I was right to begin with. Deathholm must come last. We must secure all the Ghostlands first. I will not commit the forces here to a battle against Darkhan with enemies to our flank and rear. Perhaps we should let the matter rest for the time being until your chef has prepared your meal. You look a bit peaked, if you don't mind my saying. We can assume our discussion when you are feeling more yourself. Disagree with me all you like, High Executor. I will weigh your counsel, and then we will take the steps to free all of Quel'Thalas as I deem necessary. We shall continue this discussion anon. So they're friendly, but it's kind of rocky. Our allyship with the Forsaken is a little bit uneasy, it seems like. Well, Dorai, ghost.
I can't cast that.
Interesting, they look almost like Night Elves, but with lighter skin, so these must be the models that they're using for the High Elves. These are very interesting models. Their ears are too pointy to be Night Elves, right? Night Elf ears are much bigger and point downward. So they are kind of unique models from the look of it. Andaroth. Here are the stinky Night Elf spies. Their tents are so beautiful, actually. I wonder what this is. Power source of some kind?
Remember the Sunwell.
Disappointing that the Night Elves' plans were not readily apparent at Andaroth. However, those objects that looked like small magically grown trees with powered orbs atop them sound interesting. It would appear that we'll need to be more direct in our information gathering efforts. Here, take this coin and these potions. I believe that you'll have use for them before we're done dealing with these Night Elves. Now, the more direct course of action that we are going to take to figure out what these night elves are really up to is to have you go to their island and steal any information that you can come by. I want you to head west down the road out of town to Shalandis Isle, just off the coast. Go there and recover any plans they might have on the island or on their ship. Cool.
Time is
We're going
of
to
the
their
essence.
Night Elf Island.
I am forsaken.
Retaking Windrunner Spire. Wait, Windrunner? Sylvanas Windrunner?
Trust no
Paladin, I want you to reclaim Windrunner Spire. It is an honor, really. Windrunner Spire is the original home of Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, Queen of the Forsaken and former Ranger General of the Elves. But now it's been overrun by the mindless Scourge. To get there, take the road south until it branches. Take the right fork after crossing the Dead Scar, continue southwest, and you can't miss it.
Beware.
Wow,
the living.
cool. So we're going to the original Windrunner Spire? Way over here. Cool, cool, cool. I wonder if there's little nuggets of lore for Sylvanas over there. Whoa. Is that a ziggurat? Whoa, that's so cool looking. Oh, that's so sick. I want to go in there, but there's level 17 surrounding it, so I don't feel safe.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
What is the music on this island?
I can't cast that.
I don't know if I've ever heard this before. This is beautiful.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Wow. Wow, the music here is absolutely beautiful. The music. It's so beautiful on this island.
Cast that yet.
Shalandis Isle. It's just one tiny little pocket of Ghostlands. Why does it have such gorgeous music?
That's still recharging.
Wow.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh. That's 4 huntresses on me. Oh no. Oh no, I gotta leave. Holy, that was scary. Whew, that was an ordeal. Okay, scrying on the Sindor Eye. These plans talk of using the High Elf moon crystals to scry upon the Blood Elves. Oh, we're gonna have to come back and steal their crystals. I'm sure of it.
Hold your head high.
How fare our efforts to uncover the Night Elf plot on Shalandis Isle?
Time is of the essence.
Troubling. These plans show the Night Elf forces at Andaroth, which we already knew, but also An Owen, a more remote ley line nexus to the southeast. There is a third nexus to the east, which is not mentioned, named Antelas. I have a very bad feeling about all of this, Paladin.
Salama Ashalanore.
You must deliver the recovered Night Elf plans to Antelas for me. It is to the east, on the southern slopes of Sungray's Peak, just to the northeast of the Sanctum of the Sun. Magister Celastor is there, conducting ongoing studies into Leyline Nexus energy for potential use in our fight against the Scourge. Have him look at these plans to shed some light on what it is that these Night Elves are up to. This has got to be Windrunner Spire. Yep. Wow, that's cool looking. And so isolated. Fallen Ranger.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
The lady's necklace. What was that? This item begins a quest. There's an inscription which reads, "To Sylvanas, love always, Illyria." The necklace shimmers, a remarkable piece of jewelry that doesn't seem to succumb to the gloom that permeates the Ghostlands. Given the inscription and where you found it, it must be the lost property of Lady Sylvanas Windrunner herself. Perhaps it would be best to first take it to High Executor Mavrin at Tranquillion. He seems to be the highest ranking Forsaken in the area and is sure to know what to do with it. Cool. Literally, Sylvanas' necklace. Huh. I'm certain that Lady Sylvanas will be pleased to hear we've made progress in the matter. Here, take this coin as payment for your efforts.
Watch your back.
So what does he have to say about her necklace?
Our time will come.
What's that you have there, Terabellum? The lady's necklace.
Embrace the
You say that
shadow.
you found it on one of the Scourge at Windrunner Spire, and that there's an inscription on it. Let me see. This is quite extraordinary. It appears to be a gift to Lady Sylvanas Windrunner from her sister, Illyria. You must take it to her in Undercity at once. The lady holds court in the royal quarter. To get there, use the Orb of Translocation in the inner sanctum of Sunfury Spire in Silvermoon City to cross over to the Undercity. Once there, take the elevator ride down into the city proper. Use your maps if you need help finding the royal quarter. There's an orb to take me there? Orb of Translocation. Okay. Interesting. We might hold off on this one for a while. Maybe until after the Ghostlands, but I'm really interested to see what happens when we bring it to her.
Trust no one.
Okay, let's go and deliver the Night Elf plans to Antelas, and maybe deal with the Amani while we're over there. Hang on a second. Why are there Night Elf camps here? And Night Elf corpses? Oh, did they destroy this Night Elf camp? Yeah, they must have. There's 3 NPCs here. I love that the dead bodies are just scattered around as well.
Anu
Hello.
Velore de la Na.
Are you the reinforcements? Night Elves have been routed. It was just horrible. Night Elves. They conjured their moon crystal here for some nefarious plot, but I snuck away and gathered a larger group of our scouts and casters from the nearby Sanctum of the Sun. We killed the most of them, and the rest of the group is hunting down the remnants. I'm glad that you're here now. I was only left a couple of scouts for protection. It's not safe out here. Give me a moment, and I'll read through these plans to see what the Night Elves are up to.
Salama Ashalanore.
Look out! The Night Elves are back! Oh, shh! They're on cats?
The reckoning is at hand.
What the? You won't get away this time! Ambushers.
Still recharging.
This is really cool.
Cast that yet.
I'm just trying to do my quest. What are you doing ambushing us? Alright. Thank you very much. I don't know what I would have done without... would have done if you weren't there. Your 2 scouts seemed pretty well equipped for it.
Anaria Shola.
Deactivate an hour.
Death to all who
Their moon
oppose
crystals
us.
are scrying devices. They're going to spy on us. I know that Andaroth can't provide enough power for that, but Anawan, directly to the south, most definitely can. For the plans, I now have a basic knowledge of how these moon crystals work, enough to shut them down. They're keyed so that they can be turned off. You must go to Anawan, retrieve the controlling orb from one of the Night Elves, and then use it on the moon crystal to stop them from enacting their plan. Hurry, Paladin. Whew, for that kind of chess piece, gladly.
Farewell.
I can't cast that yet.
There are a lot of Night Elves here. Holy crap. I really want that chess piece, though.
Ready yet.
Right under their noses. There's still so many of them around, but what are they gonna do? Leave their posts? Hell no.
Remember the sun.
That's a relief, Paladin. I can assure you that if you hadn't deactivated those scrying orbs, we would be in more tenuous position than the one we're already in. To think, surrounded by enemies, and one of them able to spy upon our every move. But now we don't need to worry about that thanks to you. Here, take this. I want you to be rewarded for your efforts, and I just happen to have a few things here that I no longer have any use for. Thank you again, Terrabellum. Offhand weapon. No. We want the 3 strength 2-inch chest piece. Gimme.
Farewell.
Revered with Tranquillion. Cool. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Spirits.
We will have justice.
The lake to the north has been haunted by ghosts of my ancestors for as long as I can remember. These poor souls were victims of a tragic incident in which scores of them drowned at the bottom of the lake. The details of the events are mostly forgotten, but their haunting cries serve as a constant reminder of their curse. If you're up to the task, I want you to go to the lake and put an end to their suffering. You will have my gratitude as well as theirs, I'm sure.
The reckoning is at hand.
So they're just constantly hearing the cries of their kin from the lake as ghosts? That's terrifying. Why would you keep this outpost when it's very clearly haunted? Darkhan Drathir is believed to have returned from the dead to rule over the armies of the Scourge in the Ghostlands. Darkhan aligned himself with the Scourge long ago, yet he was once a living, breathing elf. Much of his time was spent inside Dawnstar Spire, northeast of here. He hid there for many nights, scheming against his own. Search the tower for more information, Terra. Perhaps he had a journal or kept notes. One never knows where useful information might present itself. Cool. So, an elf like Sylvanas was then, hey?
What do you seek?
Interesting. Hello, excuse me? Why there's so many in here? I'm just trying to find some notes. After browsing through the first few pages of this old book, you come to the conclusion that it once belonged to the one known as Darkhan Drathir. As you skim through the pages in the journal, you're overcome by an unnerving sense of being watched. The contents are unsettling. Darkhan's soul was once filled with hatred and contempt for his own people. The extent of his machinations and plots are all documented in great detail. Perhaps there is something here that Vinna will find useful. I wonder if Darkhan will be an elite at the end of the zone, because it's kind of been building up. There's been a few quests talking about him. So I wonder if he's like a final boss of Ghostlands that we have to defeat for like the little like area quests to be resolved. Tell me, Terrabellum, what did you find?
We will have
This information is very valuable, Terrabellum. We all knew about Darkhan's plans to steal the power of the Sunwell for the Scourge, but much of the information found here is completely new to us. Magister Caindris at the Sanctum of the Sun will want to look at this.
Be ready for anything.
The Magisters of the Sanctum of the Sun have made great progress in analyzing the Scourge's weaknesses with the aid of the Forsaken. Magister Caindris will know what to do with this information. You'll find the Sanctum of the Sun southwest of here. You must hurry, Terrabellum. Darkhan is a cunning enemy and watches our every move.
Salama Ashala
This
Nore.
book, it can't be. It's Darkhan's very own handwriting. There must be information here that will reveal a weakness in our opponent. You've done well in coming to us, Terrabellum. The Farstriders have shown great wisdom in leaving this matter in our hands. This armor should help you further our cause.
Death to all who oppose us.
According to this journal, Darkhan promised the Scourge 2 powerful elven artifacts, the Stone of Light and the Stone of Flame. These were imbued with magical energies of the Sunwell and attuned to have warding powers against the Scourge. The crystals were to be transported to where the Howling Ziggurat and the Bleeding Ziggurat now stand, in the middle of the Dead Scar. If they're still held there, we need to recover them. Their power will be greatly useful in our struggle against the enemy. Sunwell Blade. Use on Darkhan Drathir to release the energy contained in this item to cause 500 arcane damage over 5 seconds and silencing the target? What the heck? I want this. Travel to the Bleeding Ziggurat and the Howling Ziggurat to recover the Stone of Light and the Stone of Flame. Whoa. Deathholm Dark Mages. Did they both see me at the same time? Oh, they did. Oh, this is not going to go well.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Maybe I wasn't ready for this yet.
That's still recharging.
I can do it. I can do it. I'm a paladin, dang it. I'm built for this.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
There's just one more in here. Oh, there's two more. See me. Come on. Somebody see me. Okay, one at a time. One at a time, please. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Oh my lord.
That spell isn't ready.
There was just a rogue named Oh my Glorb, and now they're gone. I got the Stone of Flame. Run!
Can't cast that yet.
Same strategy as last time. And same strategy. We're gonna grab the chest and run. Maybe heal up first. Grab chest. Run! Easy peasy. Let's go get our new weapon.
Remember the sun
The
weapon.
rumors were true. The Stone of Light and the Stone of Flame do exist. We shall use their power to create weapons against Darkhan. Use them when the time is right, and the energies of the Sunwell trapped within these objects will vanquish him with the very power he sought to steal from us. This is an awesome sword. 18 to 34 damage, and it has that use ability for 500 arcane damage. This is awesome. Everything we've done in the Ghostlands has been done with the goal of taking back what is rightfully ours. The Scourge have maintained their chokehold on the region for far too long. The time has come for payback, Terbellum. Thanks to your help, and the help of our new allies, the Forsaken, vengeance will soon be ours. He who sought to steal the power of the Sunwell must die. Go to Deathholm, the Scourge stronghold south of the Dead Scar. Bring me Darkhan's head, and your deeds will go down in history. Sindorai Warblade. 18.2 damage per second? 10 strength, 4 stamina? Holy crap, that's crazy. Oh my god, I need it. I need it! That's probably a little ways away. We're probably not quite ready yet.
Death to all who oppose us.
The Traitor's Destruction. It's a group quest. Oh, maybe I should group up with some players when I'm a bit more leveled up. The first trial. You've learned much of combat and bloodshed, Initiate, but there is much more to our order. Mastery of the light requires a focused mind and tremendous willpower. Without these, you are little better than a street thug. There is an island in the northeastern reaches of the Ghostlands called the Isle of Tribulations that we use to hone these skills. You'll find a brazier within a shallow cave there. Kneel before the brazier, light it, and focus on what you see before your eyes.
Salama Ashalanore.
Interesting. Undergo the first trial. Oh, down there? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Defend yourself, youngling. We'll see if there's a blood knight in you yet. Sangrius Stillblade.
That's still recharging.
He's very low level. I think we were supposed to get this quest a while ago. Undergo first trial. Done. Return to Nightlord Bloodvalor in Eversong Woods. I know what must be going through your mind. Yes, I sent Stillblade to kill you. Do not take offense, Terbellum. It was a necessary test. The Blood Knights are a brotherhood, but we must ensure that our brothers are alert and prepared at all times. Was it necessary to take Stillblade's life to make the point to you? Yes. And that is as much a part of your training as any sword drill? What the hell?
Death to all who oppose
So he
us.
said that meant to his death. Do not think me unduly harsh. Stillblade knew well what he was being sent to do. He understood and accepted his duty and is an example for all aspiring Blood Knights. My words are no eulogy. Stillblade's service to us is far from over, and you will be the instrument of his resurrection. Your education in the Order's ways has just begun. With the betrayal of Kael'thas and the loss of our power source, you must learn new methods of wielding the light. Seek out Magister Astalar's Bloodsworn.
Farewell.
Keep your wits about
Welcome,
you.
young paladin. At the Order's founding, Kael'thas gifted us with a captured Naharu, a being of the very light we wield. Through our superior magical abilities, we learn to control and subdue it, allowing the Blood Knights to draw power from it. Kael'thas' own lust for power got the better of him, though, and he allied with our enemies. His vile followers attacked us, taking the Naru and cutting us off from the source. These are dark days for the Order, Terabellum.
Remember the Sunwell.
Take this vessel. The enchantment it bears will allow you to draw the last vestiges of the lights surrounding these magisters. They once tended to the captive Naru, and some of its energy yet remains within them. It will be just enough to restore your comrade to life. Do not worry about the magisters, Terabellum. I have seen to their care, and Lord Solanar assures me that the Lady Liadrin seeks a new source of power even
Farewell.
now. What do I do to them? Maybe not this one. He looks a bit collapsed. This one seems the most
lies
chill.
ahead.
Drain residual light from the ailing Blood Elf Magisters. Whoop! Alright, we did it. And now we go back up. Strange fluid fills the vessel, radiating a holy power.
Our enemies will fall.
Have you spoken with Magister Astalar Bloodsworn? Yes,
We
I
will
have.
have justice.
Well done, Terabellum. The powers granted by the light have never come naturally to the Blood Knights, but we are not so weak-willed as to let nature dictate to us. Our mastery of the arcane has provided a path to help see us through these harsh times. Power no longer flows freely in these halls, but it is there for the tenacious and strong of will. Few have the stomach or the aptitude to master it these days, but I know you will not disappoint the Order.
Remember the Sunwell.
While you were preparing the vessel, I sent a group of initiates to retrieve Sangria's Stillblade. You will find him on the top level of Silvermoon's Inn with an attendant. Make your way there with all haste and unleash the vessel's magic to restore him to life. Time is of the essence. Once he has been dead for too long, not even the light can bring him back to us. Return to me once you have resurrected Stillblade.
Farewell.
Oh, we're learning to resurrect. Okay, this makes a lot of sense now. I was wondering what this was for. Oh, he's dead as hell. Okay. Hello.
Anu Belore Delana.
This is not concerned. You'll be on your way. This
Be
literally
ready for
concerns me.
anything.
It's why I'm here. I'm sorry you had to die for me. Oh. This is Silvermoon. My head. Next time Blood Valor needs a volunteer, I'll point him in a different direction. Don't get me wrong, I very much appreciate the resurrection, but I think this is the last time I'll perform this particular duty. Maybe a goblet or two of wine will help with this headache. Hope that man gets turned after being murdered and then brought back to life. I love that we got a little bit of Kael'thas lore throughout this quest. Like the reveal that he betrayed us, even though I think technically we're not supposed to know that until after the events of Burning Crusade. It's kinda knowledgeable by this point, if I'm playing Wrath.
Anu Belore.
But I love that it
Delana.
even ties into like the paladin quests.
We will have
Welcome
justice.
back, Initiate. Now that you know the truth about the source of our power, and you have demonstrated your skill in wielding it, I will grant you the ability to resurrect the fallen in the field. Stay true to the Order and excel at your training, and you will only continue to grow in power. Brings a dead player back to life. Cool.
The reckoning is at hand.
When I turn in this quest, I'm gonna be level 20. And then I finally get my mount. And then I don't have to run so damn slow.
Yes.
Clearing the way.
Hold your head high. Stay the course.
Oh, level 20. I gotta go back to Silvermoon. I gotta go get my mount right freaking now. Okay, we've just learned our summon warhorse. Let's summon it. We got a pretty horsey. We get a zoom. Oh, this is gonna be so much better for questing. Oh, I'm so excited. Holy crap, this is Deathholm? I was not expecting it to be a whole building. looks crazy.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
The inside looks just as crazy.
That's still recharging.
And the music here? Holy crap, dude.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Whoa. This is so cool. Was this always here? I have absolutely zero memory of this. God, this is sick.
It's too far away.
So according to the map, Darkhan should be inside here. I think this is a group quest. But I'm gonna try and solo it. The music is so dramatic. Everything in this region has been leading up to
I can't
Darkhan.
cast that yet.
He's a blood elf traitor who's been leading the scourge in Ghostlands. If we deal with him, then the problem in the Ghostlands is dealt with. I'm scared to turn any corner in here. Whoa. Darkhan Drathir. He's an elite. The thing that worries me is the people beside him. If I could pull them little by little and deal with them, then this is doable.
Oh, hello there!
He came with...
That's still recharging.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh my god. Please. I'm innocent, sir. I would like to live.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Okay, he despawned. You know, maybe we Blessing of Kings? Blessing of Kings. We'll pop the increased spell power for 30 minutes. Pop the increased attack power against undead for 30 minutes. Let's drink some milk. We can definitely handle this. Oh my god, it pulled everything this time. Oh no. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, the days. Please no, please no, please no, please no. Oh, all my buffs. Okay, time to ask General. Anyone want to do Darkhan? So that is definitely not possible to solo. Thankfully, there's one other player nearby who is working on the quest as well, so hopefully we can do it together. Because Darkhan, sorry, he does a lot of damage, and his fear is deadly. God, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We got this. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ah! Nice. That was spooky. Holy cow, we did it. Freedom. Okay, I can't believe we did it. Holy cow. Darkan? Darkan's got hands, dude. Holy crap, what a boss. I think that would be soloable if you had like better gear, but I really wanted to use the Sunwell blade. Oh man. Oh, I was sweating. I was sweating in that fight. Holy crap. Okay, and with these turn-ins, we're done with the Ghostlands. There was a lot of grindy quests here, but I loved the overarching story that we were giving with this Darkan person. Is it done then? Has Darkan been destroyed?
We will have justice.
Today you've dealt a deadly blow to the Scourge's grasp in the region. With the vile traitor gone, it shall not be long before we've reclaimed our lands and our greatness is restored once again. Sindorai Warblade. God dang, give me that.
Salama Ashalanore.
Somebody likes me. Exalted with Tranquillion. Hero of the Sindorai. This is the beginning of a new chapter in the history of our race, Terabellum. Our lands will be reclaimed, and we shall cement our bond with Sylvanas and her allies. Take the traitor's head to Regent Lord Lorthamar Theron in Silvermoon City. He'll be eager to hear the news. Alright, let's take a look at this blade we got. Oh, buddy. That is beautiful. That is beautiful weapon design for our first blue Sindorai Warblade. That is gorgeous. All right, well, that's what we're rocking for the next little while. Screw the sword and shield. Oh man, I just realized I was about to fly away. I'm never gonna come here again. Well, at least that I know of, unless there's a quest that sends me back. This is it. I'm leaving the Ghostlands. I'm leaving like Blood Elf specific zones now. Oh man, I'm gonna miss it. I feel a little sad. I feel a little wispy. Bye, Tranquillion. I made it to Exhausted with you guys. Exhausted. Exalted. Bye.
Victory lies ahead.
I'm leaving.
We will have justice.
Bye, Ghostlands. You treated me very well. Except for your really grindy quests that took a long time to do. Oh man, I haven't been up here. Court of the Sun, where Sun Fury Spire is. Whoa, this is beautiful. God, I love Silvermoon. Whoa, even the touch of all the guards here is really nice. Lorthamar Theron, Haldoran Brightwing, Grand Magister Romath. Alright, I'd like my honorary medal.
Baladash Malanore.
Be strong. Kael'thas has betrayed us, and what we know is in flux, but do not lose heart. We will endure, as we always have. Arthas did not crush our spirit when he swept through our land, and neither will Kael'thas. Let it serve as a lesson to us as we move forward to our prosperous future. Hero of the Sindorai.
Salama Ashalanore.
You seek an audience with me. I do not recall hearing of an appointment.
Remember the Sunwell.
Now that's one face I was not expecting to see so soon. This is quite the good news, Terabellum, in more ways than you can imagine.
Farewell.
Envoy to the Horde. There were doubts about our capabilities among our potential new allies. Of what use could we be to them when perceived as unable to deal with our problems at home? This changes everything. No longer will our power be questioned. We'll be able to join the Horde as equal. So at this point, through questing, the Blood Elves are not officially Horde yet. This is the moment that we join the Horde, or at least from the player perspective. Take this letter to Sylvanas, ruler of the Forsaken. She's already on our side, but the news of Darkon's death will be music to her ears. Prepare for a long trip, Terabellum. If all goes well, she will send you to Orgrimmar.
The reckoning is at hand.
Wow, dude. Holy crap. So next stop, Sylvanas. And we have 2 quests to go to Sylvanas. Next stop, Sylvanas and joining the Horde officially. This was a blast. I love how the Ghostlands was an entire zone dealing with the Scourge and dealing with the Amani on the side while trying to deal with the Scourge. It was so fun. There were some quests that were very grindy, but it's an MMO. Of course, those are going to be there. And they're probably not going to be included in the video anyways. But the overarching narrative of Darkon being a traitor to the Blood Elves and joining the Scourge and building up an army with the Scourge was it was so cool. And Darkon was not a pushover. If there was not that other player there, I would not have been able to solo him whatsoever. I was about ready to pack it in for the night and try again tomorrow, but thankfully there was someone there. Overall, Ghostlands was incredible, and I'm still really, really enjoying the story. I'm kind of worried that it might lose a little bit of its cohesion now that I'm moving on to non-Blood Elf zones, but regardless, I'm excited to see what the future holds, and we get to join the Horde the next time that we play, like officially. With all that being said, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing for the rest of my WoW journey, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye!